Mobilizing for action through planning and partnership methodology. MAP is a community-wide strategic framework that prioritizes public health issues. It identifies resources to address the public health issues and overall addresses the identified issues. The end result is a comprehensive community health assessment and a community health improvement plan. There are 6 phases of the MAP process. Phase 1 is organized for success and partnership development. The first phase of MAP involves 2 critical interrelated activities: organizing the planning process and developing the planning partnership. The purpose of this phase is to structure a planning process that builds commitment, engages participants as active partners, uses participants' time well, and results in a plan that can be realistically implemented. Phase 2 is visioning. Vision and value statements provide focus, purpose, and direction to the MAP process so that participants collectively achieve a shared vision for the future. A shared community vision provides an overarching goal for the community, a statement of what the ideal future looks like. Values are the fundamental principles and beliefs that guide a community-driven planning process. Phase 3, the 4 MAP assessments. This is one of the most important phases of the MAP model. There are 4 MAP assessments. Each MAP assessment yields important information for improving community health, but the value of the 4 MAP assessments is multiplied by considering the findings as a whole. The first assessment is the Community Themes and Strengths Assessment, which provides a deep understanding of the issues that residents feel are important by answering the questions: what is important to our community? How is the quality of life perceived in our community? And what assets do we have that can be used to improve community health? The next assessment is the Local Public Health Systems Assessment, and this one focuses on all of the organization and entities that contribute to the public's health. The local public health system answers questions such as: what are the components, activities, and competencies and capacities of our local public health system, and how are the essential services being provided in our community? The next assessment is Community Health Status Assessment, which identifies priority community health and the quality of life issues. Some of these questions include: how healthy are our residents, and what does the health status of our community look like? The last assessment is the Forces of Change Assessment, and this one focuses on identifying forces such as legislation, technology, and other impending changes that affect the context in which the community and its public health system operates. Some questions that can be asked are: what is occurring or might occur that affects the health of our community or the public health system, and what specific threats or opportunities are generated by these occurrences? The next phase is identify key strategic issues. During this phase of the MAP process, participants develop an ordered list of the most important issues facing their community. Strategic issues are identified by exploring a convergence of the results of the 4 MAP assessments and then determining how those issues affect the achievement of the shared vision. The 5th phase is formulate goals and strategies. So during the Formulate Goals and Strategies phase of the MAP process, participants take the strategic issues identified in the previous phase, so phase 4, and formulate goal statements related to those issues. They then identify broad strategies for addressing issues and achieving goals related to the community's vision. The result is the development and adoption of an interrelated set of strategy statements. And the last phase is the action cycle. The action cycle links 3 activities: planning, implementation, and evaluation. Each of these activities builds upon the other in a continuous and interactive manner. This section is actually similar to a quality improvement cycle, looking at the planning and implementation phases. It is this step that the previous phases all come together to develop a community health improvement plan. The community will implement the work plans and evaluate how they are meeting goals and objectives.